Hello, folks. How you doing? And welcome to our channel. So, Thursday, the 16th of October, 2025, at the time of filming, and I've got three things to look at and maybe a fourth, but I won't share what the fourth one is until I get to the third one, if that makes sense. So, we're going to be looking at Trump and the Nobel Peace Prize and whether he really does warrant a Nobel Peace Prize. We're also going to be looking at Harry and Meghan in New York and the energies between them both. We're also going to be looking at the UK budget, and I may look at William as well. We'll see how we go. I've got a lot of decks as well, so buckle up. These are the decks that I've got. Old Style Tarot by Alexander Ray. I'm going to be using this. It's a brand new deck that Gary's just got. Love how Gary likes to jump in at the deep end. Toth Tarot by Alistair Crowley. Wild, I know. Crow Tarot by MJ Cullinane. And Governance Oracle by Trish James Oracles. And we may not use all of these, but we've got them there. Investigation deck by Trish James Oracles. So let's get to it. What I'm drawn to the Toth Tarot for Trump. Um, let's see what the cards have to say in relation to whether President Trump, deserves a peace prize. And then we'll look at the energy around him, okay? His reaction to it, the fact that he's not got one this year. So, does Trump, well, we'll do a governance oracle as well. Just pop that over there. We'll use the governance oracle as well, I think, for this one. So, does President Trump, at the time of filming, does he deserve a Nobel Peace Prize? What do the cards have to say in relation to this? Are you ready? Okay, we've got pleasure. Interesting. And we've got art at the bottom of the deck. Pleasure and art. We've got the Hanged Man. We've got the Chariot. We've got Success. Is that Worry? Yes, it is. The font on this deck is horrific. We've got Worry. Okay. And one more card. And we've got Power. So, oh, we didn't get an Oracle deck, did I? Anyway, he's the creator of his own destiny. When I saw that pleasure card, which was this one, let me remind you what the pleasure card was. I was shown the Epstein stuff. And unfortunately, because of his connection to all of that, to give someone a Nobel Peace Prize when they're connected to something so deep, dark, and dangerous would be unwise. We are being shown many aspects of his personality. His work doesn't come, if he does do good deeds, it doesn't come from a place of heart-centeredness. It comes from a place of control. That reminds me of his decor. Apparently he's changed the decor in the Oval Office, and he's changed things to like gold. I mean, nothing wrong with gold. I like the colour gold, but it's all flamboyant. It's all me, 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 me. Look at me. Everyone look at me. It It wouldn't be a if he received the Nobel Peace Prize, it wouldn't be humble for him. It would be something that he would go on and on and on and on and on forever. Right, let's use the same deck and look at his energy. So, show me Trump's energy towards the Peace Prize, Nobel Peace Prize, and receiving it. Why does he feel he needs it? Okay. Death. Ooh. Death and rebirth. Oh, death card there and death. Art at the bottom. Creation. Knight of Wands. Victory. Ego. The death card in the Radiant Rhino. This isn't the Radiant Rider Waite deck, but he's a horseman. And he's working his way through a village and he's just trampling on things to get what he wants. And this energy here in this card is very similar. That dark energy of death, trampling through something to get what he wants. It's ego. It's another certificate, reward, award to put in his cabinet, if that makes sense. Strife, completion, virtue. Yeah, it's righteous, it's ego, it's not about his heart center whatsoever. It's not about being of service to community. It's not about I'm feeling as well that we shouldn't want to win a Nobel Peace Prize. It's a warning sign. It's an alarm bell when somebody wants to win a Nobel Peace Prize. When somebody wants to get first place in the Nobel Peace Prize. Um, and don't I mean Sean a race, say an athlete that wants to win a race, a running race, yeah, they will put all the work in and do all the work they need to do to get it. That's how he is visualizing this Nobel Peace Prize. The Nobel Peace Prize should go to someone that has just been of service because it's in their heart, it's in their DNA, and they can't help themselves. They are of service. With Trump, he would be going for it, if that makes sense. So therefore, he possibly shouldn't get it. Um, But I'm also feeling as well that there is issues with the whole award system, not just the Nobel Peace Prize, but all awards. You can buy awards now before we get to the next dynamic duo. You can buy awards now. It's manipulation and awards are used to further agendas. So let's have a look at the governance oracle. Does Trump deserve a Nobel Peace Prize? Okay. What are these two cards? Health regulation. What's this one? Crypto uncertainty. Let's keep shuffling. He wants full control of people's health as well and health choices. Shifting dynamics. Unresolvable differences. Internal adversary. Interim placeholder. Power of persuasion. No, no, he doesn't. Um, I think if he'd have got it, there'd have been uproar. But apparently they decide the person that's going to win it a year in advance or something. I keep getting this. He's not even a proper president. I don't think there are any proper rulers anymore. There are other things that rule um, our leaders at this time. There are many people walking away from Trump. There's this manipulation of health issues that are going on. I also feel as well this is his mental health issues that are coming up. Serious mental health issues that, put it this way, when people look back, like we look back at Henry VIII now on his mental attitudes and mental health, and we're like, he shouldn't have been king. Really, he shouldn't have been king. There was something not right with him. Whether it was always like that or whether it was due to the accident he had, but he really shouldn't have been king. There was a time, especially when the wives started getting chopped off, that he shouldn't have been king. Um, they're going to be looking at that in relation to Trump in years to come, that he has mental health issues that really, really, really should be a red flag. And he is not somebody that should be in charge of USA at all. Um, and it's deteriorating as he gets older. Interesting. So, some move on to something a bit lighter, Harry and Meghan. Only joking. Right. So, I've dipped in and out of this week, not with tarot, but just watching a few things. I get interested in the old body language thing and how psychologists look back at it, and I don't know. I find it interesting sometimes. Um, Depending on their agenda, though, they all come out with different things. If they're pro Harry and Meghan, the clips that they show are the clips where they are all over each other, because there are clips where they look quite close. If they're against them, they use clips where Harry looks like he wants to be anywhere but by Meghan's side. So it's been an interesting week of strange energies between them both. But let's have a look at the main energies between Harry and Meghan in New York. We can't live with her, but we can't live without her. So let's have a look. Harry and Meghan, New York. Meghan and Harry, New York. Show me the energies between them both. Oh, Ten of Swords. That's interesting. I love this deck. There's so much artwork to it. The Page of Pentacles. I think they've had an almighty row before New York, possibly around all the Paris stuff. Um, and I think this here, the Ten of Swords, is Harry. Nine of Cups. Addiction issues. I'll show you the card in a minute because the artwork is profound on these. Money issues, contracts, the contracts that they've signed. They can't, you find a lot of famous couples are like this. You think everything's all hunky-dory on the surface. And actually there's very separate lives behind closed doors. Can you see the contracts there on the floor, the money, um, addiction issues? And again, that's the Harry energy. The show must go on, Four of Wands, showing a united front regardless of what's happened. That castle gives me vibes of Windsor Castle. See it, Windsor Castle. And the marriage, needing to make it look as secure as possible. The King of Pentacles, solid. It needs to look solid. It needs to have firm foundations. Let's keep pulling. The Fool. The dramatics around it. And the Two of Cups. That's interesting. You know what I do now? I have to magnify it? So this is what I do. I just magnify it. I hold it up. I could hold it up on that one and do it. Hold up on that one. That looks like a couple having a bargee. Not like an onion bargee, but like an argument, doesn't it? And have you seen, please? What's he doing with his hand? Can't see on that one. Somehow it. What's he doing with his hand there in that picture? God. Can you see that with his hand? You'll be able to see it clearer than I can. What the hell is he doing with that hand of his? It's almost like it's like that. Not wanting to see something. Take them off because they're steaming up. Not wanting to see something. Unwilling to see something. Begging each other. I think they suit each other as well, to be quite honest. And there's been a lot of game with all the oh, they're going to split up, they're going to split up. They've been saying that for years. Um, they suit each other in so many ways. They're drama when they're together. It's drama. Let's have a clarifier for that Two of Cups. Two of Cups clarifier. So we've got the Queen of Cups, Diana, and we've got Anne Boleyn here. That's Anne Boleyn, by the way. I'm not bullshitting you there. That's the woman with the swordsman. You see what I mean? Look at this. You can't make it up. So, round and round in circles we go. Past lives coming up. Um, the whole Diana thing, Anne Boleyn thing, Henry VIII thing, all of it circling, 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 struggling to clear it. Revenge. It's them got justice. Um, trying to clear it. They're a very complex couple, these two are a very complex couple. Extreme highs, extreme lows. Um, she's great at punishing him. Silent treatment. Reverse psychology, what's that? My phone's on live at the minute, but reverse psychology. And it's in relation to Paris, something to do with, I don't know. What is reverse psychology? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what reverse psychology is. Sure. So that's their energy in Paris, not in Paris, in New York. I'm interested in that Marcus Anderson as well. Let's pull on him. Not Harry and Marcus Anderson, Meghan and Marcus Anderson. Show me the energy between those two. Meghan and Marcus Anderson, because he gives me the heebie-jeebies of Marcus Anderson. He really makes. Do you know when chalkboard energy? My body feels like that when I see him. Um, Marcus Anderson and Meghan. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Money, position, power. Queen of Swords. Gets off on it. Marcus. He gets off on the whole Meghan thing and her attitude and her ways. Justice coming in. I've said in a previous raid that Marcus Anderson was, what's his name? Anne's brother. Wasn't Thomas Boleyn, was it? George Boleyn. Uh, Queen of Cups coming in again. It's almost like they feed off the energy of Diana. Five of Wands, battles, arguments. Three of Wands. Clarifier for the Three of Wands. Those two has fallen out. Let's have a look what they are. Yeah, look at that. The Ten of Cups, heave a castle in the background. So they're in on an energetic level against the king, as not the King. Well, actually, yes, it could also be King Charles because King Charles was Thomas Howard. Um, against Henry, sorry, King Henry. It's all fun and games for them. There's no seriousness there. He receives money from them, from her, from them, who knows? Um, standing and accolades. I'm feeling with him as well. He's always even. I'm seeing him as a younger child. Obviously, well, I never knew him as a younger. I don't know if he's been famous since forever, but is he even famous without Meghan? I don't even know what he does. Interesting. But I'm seeing Marcus Anderson as a child, and if there was any trouble, Marcus was in the middle of it. He thrives off of that toxic energy, disharmony, ruffling feathers, causing trouble. Let's have a look at their marriage. So the energy between them as a married couple. UK, NY. Not. I've got it on my page here. Let's have a look. Harry and Meghan. What's the state of play in their marriage after New York? This, by the way, is the old style tarot. The Knight of Swords. Oh, God. Six of Pentacles. Female standing on two males, what look like they're poor. Don't know their own mind. Weakened. Illusion. Prominence. That's Meghan. Determination. They're in it together. They're lovers, but look at that. Look, I can't hold it up. I'm gonna have to cover it up. Apologies, but he's holding out the forbidden apple, and she's got the snake. It's to tempt her. He's holding some. It's titles, it's money, it's position, it's power, it's history, his mother's history, but it's destroying each other, destroying each other to such an extent. They're playing games with each other and playing games with the world, with whatever they're doing. The divine cannot come in and heal it. These two are meant to come together to rectify and heal and rebalance, but they're taunting each other all of the time. So this here is the divine that needs to come in to bring healing to this union so that they're free to go off and live their lives. But because they're tormenting each other all of the time, they can't get in. They're blocking it. They're blocking the healing off. They're blocking the clearing off of the burden, and it's becoming burdensome. Um, Too much to handle, too hot to handle. Queen of Wands, her fiery temper. She's having temper tantrums, big temper tantrums. It's her way or the highway. She's got a great way of making Harry, feel as though he's in charge, but he's not. It's what she wants, she gets. Two of Wands. And death here. So the one that comes after it, Knight of Cups. And even the children are getting placed against each other. Look at that. We do a clarifier for the. I don't know why. I just want to do a clarifier for the death card. Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Leaving Harry drained, leaving him depleted. Old grudges playing out. Right, so any other deck we can use with these two? No. Um, so Harry and Meghan, round it up before we move on to something lighter. The budget. Um, it's basically what I've said. He can't live with her, he can't live without her. They're playing old games, they're caught up in old cycles, past life cycles, current life cycles. They're blocking healing and evolution off. Um, they're enjoying being center stage. They're enjoying the fact that they're causing so much disharmony and imbalance. They are the master of their own destiny. It's interesting. The Queen of Wands there with her golden dress or yellow dress, whatever you want to call it, whether you're colourblind or not. Reminds me of didn't Anne wear a yellow dress when Catherine of Aragon died? What else can we say about these two? What's coming next? He has a smaller property, does Harry, that he lives in. I'm seeing it as a cottage on the estate. I know it will be a cottage in America, but like the big houses that we have in the UK, that's interesting. The Seven of Swords is there with the children and the red-headed children. Harry's got another place that he lives and he spends most of his time. He learnt a lot off Charles and Diana, did Harry, in relation to being able to keep up the status quo for the sake of the public face. For example, any normal person that had grown up in a normal situation with normal loving parents that lived together would see this situation with Harry and Meghan as a red flag. But if you're used to separate houses, separate castles, separate palaces, keeping it's all normal to him. He doesn't question it. Um, what are we even looking at here? Oh, what's next for Harry and Meghan? Ooh, what's next? Well, that's interesting. Three of Swords has popped out. Let me try and get back in so we can shuffle properly. Oh God. The cards have this deck mixed up. No, it hasn't. What's next to Harry and Meghan? What's next to Harry and Meghan? Judgment. Day of Reckoning. Oh, this has come out again. Um, Seven of Swords. They're the things that they have done. It's the same old shit. This is why I don't read on them a lot because it's boring. It's boring. The things that they've said, the things that they've done, it's all constantly coming up, constantly coming up. And there's going to be more of it. There's more revelations to come. I also think as well that would Meghan start leaking stories about Harry? Who knows? But I've just been shown that she's going to start, if she's not already started that, leaking stories about Harry, um, and other royals as well. Meghan spends very little time with the children, and they're left to their own devices. Anyway, UK budget. What deck should we use for that? Let's use the Crow Tarot. Should we use a Crow Tarot? Yes. So, UK budget. That's going to be in November. Let's just have a look at it. UK budget. We'll use a Crow Tarot and we'll use the Governance Oracle. So, UK budget, November 2025. Around about the time of the budget or when it's announced, there's going to be another story that breaks. This story is being pushed forward to cover some of the budget stuff up. It's going to be very hard to trace what is truthful about it and what's not. Um, the result of the budget in November, there will be somebody that has to step down. There's going to be an internal inquiry, and somebody's already writing their resignation letter. Okay, so ooh, Six of Wands. High Priestess. What's her name? Let me know in the comments. She's a female. Is it called the Chancellor? I don't know. This is how I do not follow my own politics. Um, Illusion around it, delusion, very unclear information, things that don't make sense. Um, Ripping the heart and soul out of something. The energy behind it is about suppression, using their strength. Oops. Four of Swords. Interesting. Look at that. Seven of Swords. Deceit, trickery, manipulation. I wonder. I'm not going to name names, but I wonder if it's somebody's health that gets pushed forward. For example, the king's health. Um, to cover something up. A nest egg and betrayal at what cost? So, the energy, I mean, as in with all countries' politics at the minute, is all over the place. You've got so many conflicting energies coming in. Um, you've got the energy of, oh my God, poor me, the world is a bad place. You've got people, it's just a shit show everywhere. It's breaking down. This is broken down. Money is being hidden. There is a money grab going on. Somebody's going to take the fall for it, but the person that takes the fall for it is not really the ringleader. It's the weakest link. Let me just clarify that Four of Swords because I can't stop looking at it. Ooh. Four of Swords clarifier, UK budget. Okay, go again then. Okay. Five of Swords. Four of Wands. There is something to do with Chelsea, and I don't know if it's a state opening of Parliament. That's all right. There's just something around this. Pomp ceremony, the privileged few within the UK, the attention on that, um, money being given to certain areas rather than it being given to other areas, a cleanup job, somebody covering their tracks. Um, a lot of rich and well, not just rich and wealthy people, but even everyday normal people going into fight or flight in relation to money, in relation to supplies, in relation to food. This whole thing that many different countries are going through is meant to be purging out our fear around lack. So, yeah, there's a lot of shit show going on with all of the governments at the minute. They're all corrupted, okay? I suppose there's good and bad in all of it. But ultimately, as the species that we're becoming, this is us facing our supermarket sweep. I mean, I don't know if they had this in the States, right? But there was a program. If it's still on, let me know in the comments if supermarket sweep is still on. Has he died? Let me know in comments. Has he died? I mean, has he ever been accused of it? Who knows? Um, but there was a program called Supermarkets Week where basically you had a certain amount of time and you had to like go into a supermarket and fill your trolley. There's that energy like, look what happened when COVID happened. People going and taking toilet rolls and pasta and all that shit and queuing up for things and going into real greed and ego and lack mentality. So everything that's happening here with this budget, there is a lot. The spotlight on royalty, spotlight on Keir and his government, spotlight on where money's going. There's also manipulation tactics going on. There's a story that's going to be placed forward to take this to distract people. The information regarding what's what of where taxes are going and all of that is going to be very sketchy. There's possible delays with this as well, a breaking down of government, resignation. Um, but ultimately, a higher level in our evolution, it's going to be another another opportunity to refuse to step into lack. They are, and what I mean by that is they are doing this to us. Yes. Um, What you're witnessing now across the world is the old structures collapsing at a rapid rate, which is why I keep saying to people to build your own life up. If you're waiting to be saved, you're not going to be. You've got to build your own life up. Yeah, but can I do that when the government are doing this? Stop talking like that. Stop it. So yes, there's a lot. Governance Oracle. UK, but oh God, housing and infrastructure's just plopped out. Keep that out. I tell you one thing, the UK is building some of the most shittest houses ever at the minute. And they're just throwing houses up everywhere. And like you look at them and you just think literally, it's like, what is it? Three Little Pigs blow my house down. Do you know you're letting me know a lot in the comments today? Is that book? Is it Three Little Pigs? I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Is that the Three Little Pigs? Um, sh- um, that's what I'm saying. That the infrastructure that we're getting at the minute is not good. Um, You're going into new hotels at the minute and things are falling off. Toilet roll holders, plumbing's not working right. I'm seeing it a lot. Um, UK budget, empty promises. So we've got empty promises coming in. No, it's not going to work. It can't work. Oops. Somebody stepping down. I've told you this. There's somebody here needing to step down. Selling secrets. So somebody's going to be selling their story, selling secrets. Oh God, what's her name? We've been banging on about her for ages. Oh dear, this is what I mean. The one with the red hair that's just stepped down, could it be her selling secrets? Improved situation for some people. It's going to be an improved situation. I mean, that could be around the young and foreign threats. So saving for war, making cutbacks to save for war. So, in a nutshell, it's the same old shit. There'll be kickoffs about it. Empty promises, somebody having to step down. There's something here with housing and infrastructure, and it's this doom and gloom energy. An empty promise that is promised, and it's almost like, well, where are we even going to get the money and the resources to make that happen? But there is light in the dark here. There is something within this budget that brings in an improved situation for some people. Um, but yes, I mean, this selling secrets could also be the distraction story. There could be a few of them going on at the same time. Right, I'll tell you what I want to look at next. I haven't told you just in case I just can't be bothered. Not because I can't be bothered, because I get tired. Australia, and I don't know what the hell's going on in Australia, but it's been mentioned now in the comment section a couple of times this past week. And I was like, I don't know. I've not even Googled Australia. So I'm just going to go in and say, pull some cards on Australia. Who knows what comes in? I mean, do you have a president or a prime minister? I think you have a prime minister. Is he male or is he female? I don't know. I really don't. Um, Australia. Australia, the government of Australia. The government of Australia. What's going on? Bound by allegiance. There's some form of NA. How do you spell it? Let me just write it down. Oh, it's yeah. I was going to put a T in it. NAZI rule there. NAZI. There's some form of I'm feeling this is the vision I'm getting when the World War II finished. Some of the NAZI people went over to Australia, and there's that element there. Um, rising up. Okay. Oh, yes. At the bottom, we've got shadow operation. So there's something really. So you're quite right to be asking me to read on it, and you're quite right to be feeling what you're feeling, balancing priorities, military control. I need to Google this afterwards. There's military control. He reminds me of an NAZI soldier. Lacking control. Somebody else is pulling the strings. Succession plan. Somebody wanting to step away from UK. This is to do with the royal family. Does this person or group want supreme control of Australia? And there is a lot of corruption coming out. It's really, really corrupted. These people that I'm seeing that escaped from the NAZI thingy back in World War II, they were funneled into different places, mainly Australia, places where they wouldn't be detected. Now, obviously, they will be dead now, of course, but these are children and grandchildren of that still hold those values, thoughts, yes. Um, and they're in the centre of the Australian government. Right, whew, bloody hell. Guidance for, Toth Tarot's coming out again. Guidance for Australian people at this time. So, guidance for Australian people. Okay, I'm going to leave that. Can't even see what that one is. Am I going to get it out? Yes, I'm going to get the deck because I'm not just going to leave it on the floor. If it was mine, I would, but if it's Gary's, I'm not going to do that. Kick in the bin as well. I just want to use this deck as well, so I want it back. So let's straighten it up. Right, yes. Sake. Having a beef with the deck now. Right. Guidance for Australian people. Guidance for Australian people. It feels like many Australian people feel as though they're having to balance everything, balancing their well-being, balancing their health, money, etc. Guidance for Australian people at this time. Victory. So there is hope here. You can get through this. This is the building blocks for life, and it also reminds me of the Amanda Ellis deck, which is the karma card in the Amanda Ellis deck, where it's somewhat untying the karmic knots or something. Remember the if you, I know a lot of you've watched Amanda Ellis. You know the karma card that she's got in that deck, karma untying the knots. There's something here within Australia on a karmic level that you're having to unravel and learn and heal. So you're not just there by accident, and that could be triggering when you're struggling. But each one of us is experiencing what we need to experience to clear our karma. Okay? Strife. Knowing that there is strife at this time, let's not bullshit it, let's not sugarcoat it. It feels like an uphill struggle and an uphill battle. Also, as well, I do feel that parts of Australia, there's a heat issue. I know that's, you don't need to be a tarot reader to come out with that. But this is an ongoing problem, and I feel as though many of you are worrying about this. So, climate changes, I don't mean the climate change type thing, but changes in climate and heat in Australia. And remember, whatever the people are suffering with is reflected in the weather. And the devil. There is a lot of devilish things going on, a lot of dark things going on. Um, let's keep pulling. Art, coming back to creation, creating a better world. Worry and stress and power, the power structures of the world. Now, very similar to America last year. Interesting. What happened in America last year? I'm not going to I'll never bullshit somebody and tell them everything is going to be all roses and sugar and cream and all things nice and Nutella and stuff. Because it's difficult. It's really difficult right now. Um, every shadow aspect, personally, collectively, governmental wise, is being shown to us. And honestly, I know I keep repeating myself, but the best thing that you can do right now is to not step into fear, not step into anger, not step into fight or flight, but to step into being the best person that you can be. When the world is going dark, you then need to step into light. And this is in relation to anything in your life. And this is another thing that humans are having to learn right now, that the internal world is reflected in the external world. And don't forget, a lot of these people in the world feed off your darkness and fear, and they need you in darkness and fear and under the thumb energy. They can't control you when you're in light, joy, and love. Do you know what I mean? I know it's not helpful. It is helpful. Depends where you want to look at it. You can go, oh, I'm not watching this video again. You're shit. You won't be the first one to say that, by the way. Okay. Um, or you can actually listen to me and go out and be a good person and build a good life. You can still build a good life in times that are challenging. In fact, it's in times that are challenging that we need to build a good life. Um, the rich and powerful, the powers that were, are showing their true colours right now. And I think it's the purge, they're purging as well. It's the collapsing and the rebirthing. And that's all I've got to say for today. Shall I look at Canada next week? I've promised that, haven't I? Shall we do that similar thing? I'm not promising anything. I'll put a note, Canada next week, and we'll do Canada next week. If depending on what happens this next coming week. Yes. There's a playlist on here called CT's Roll Tarot. I'm going to put this into that. You can work your way through the roll stuff if you like that. But there's also another playlist on here called World News. If you want to work your way through that, then please do. Remember, over the next week or so, all the prediction videos are coming out. World predictions, roll predictions, and Harry and Meghan predictions are going to be on this channel as well. So, and the royal wrap up. So we may not get a royal news next week. Not a royal news. Ooh, we may not get a global news next week. We may get more prediction type stuff because it's the end of the month, you see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Love to all. Bye.